course, from the perspective of the member companies of the European Chamber, we have seen in the last few years increased investments from our member companies. To name a few, we have the Siemens Healthineers that have done an investment in Shenzhen. We have BASF that are actually like commissioning and opening, or having the official opening ceremony of their Verbund site in Zhangjiang. Valeo has also committed to an investment in Huadu, into an R&D center. So these are very good news. I mean, for that we see European businesses investing into China, and as we can see, you know, the pattern of investment is also changing. Perhaps less and less for manufacturing and exporting, a little bit more, of course, for in China for China, but also the investments, the topology, the type of investments is also changing. So very much, let's say, tapping into the resources that are available, the ingenuity of the young graduates and the next generation, and as such, basically, like making investments that are more towards research and development, I would say. Yeah. Well, exactly. So I think all of these kind of policies that are being drafted or will be implemented in the next 5 years will definitely set the tone for investment strategies of individual companies into the European Chamber. When it comes to these particular opportunities of, let's say, artificial intelligence economy, let's call it like that, or the digital economy, I can't believe that there won't be any opportunities for European business. There must be something, of course. We have also, like from the perspective of the European Chamber, always pushed and advocated the policymakers to make policies that resonate quite well and are conducive to investments, cross-border investment coming from Europe to China. Right, so there is maybe like from the perspective of universities, because Guangdong is home to many universities, top-level universities. These are really factories of future talents. So we believe that better bridging, I would say, because it's already bridged, of course, but better bridging the academical sector with the realism of the industry is very important to fast pace the growth and basically like this creation of new technologies. Having talents, or let's say potential talents coming out from university is one thing, but also utilizing them for the purpose of the industry is very important. So trying to find some programs and some way of getting, let's say, these available resources mobilized and very effective very quickly is very important. And of course, European companies play a role as much as institutions or programs that can support basically like this bridge to be stronger and more efficient. When it comes to emerging industries, of course, we can think of low-altitude economy, clean energy, electric vehicles, and all these kind of things. These industries have strong government support. This is not something that is going to change overnight. And also from the perspective of our member companies, we see in the South that our member companies, for 72% of them, think of staying in China, where they are, consolidating investment, or eventually even expanding. So what really Guangdong can do is we have a lot of manufacturing organizations. These manufacturing organizations do not only produce products of all kinds, but also are investing into R&D centers, because the ecosystem, or let's say the Greater Bay Area in particular, is a concentration of cities with different purposes, where these prototyping and product development cycles can be accelerated and shortened very, very competitively. So being here is very important and sometimes a strategic choice for these companies. And as such, I think that's where I believe Guangdong as a province can really further enhance this kind of capability and benefiting, of course, the European companies as such.